Has anyone ever wondered what it would be like to be a foster child? The haunting feeling of being alone, feeling unwanted and helpless each and every day. To be living a life that most people would not want to live. As ABC News states, over 900,000 children each year are confirmed abused. About 800,000 of those children are forced into foster homes. Does anyone know the amount of money that is spent on one child to go into foster care each year? $400,000. According to the Angels Foster Family Network, these children are enduring horrible situations and facing serious mental illnesses. According to ABC News, there's an increase in the total amount of children entering foster care. ABC News states each week nearly 60,000 children are reported abused. 75% of these children are going into the foster care system. According to Beth Truman, there is a large increase in the amount of children placed in foster care. In the past decade, the amount of children entering foster care has nearly doubled. Young children are facing a much longer time in foster care. They face up to 11, 42 months, and a lot of times we see these children going from foster home to foster home, and it really affects their mental state of mind. From going to foster home, it's called placement disability. It's where these children feel that they don't have a home, and they just feel safe and feel like nobody wants them. Moving on, children are removed from their homes and placed in foster care. And a lot of people don't know why children are going into foster care. There are many leading factors, such as physical harm, substance abuse, inadequate care, so parents aren't feeding their children, they aren't giving them adequate Medicare, and their home is just not up to where it should be. But the majority of these children in foster care are in there because of substance abuse and drug culture caused by the parents. According to Matthew Smith, cost prices for one child to enter the foster care system continues to increase each year. Again, $400,000 per child. An interesting fact, taxpayers are paying $22 billion each year, and they're paying this amount of money because it costs a lot to keep up with the Medicare for these children, food, proper place to live, so it costs a lot of money. Children in foster care also are placed at a greater risk educationally. A lot of times children come into foster cares and they don't start school immediately. 40% of the children don't start school immediately. And it's because social workers set aside the education and they're more concerned of finding these children a home. 75% actually don't finish school at all, and this really puts them at a disadvantage because they have no education. According to the Angels Foster Family Network, children are far more likely to endure issues after they leave the foster care system. Homelessness, poverty, and unemployment are the top three. These children aren't taught proper tools while they're in the foster care. Parents really just take them in because they have no place to go. And a lot of times we see children reach the age of 18 and they're adults and they're forced out of these foster homes and they are forced to be homeless, live in poverty, and of course they can't find a job because they have no education. So it becomes a problem once they reach 18 because nobody wants them. Lastly, according to Sandra Stoltz, from a child's perspective, the foster care experience can be emotionally traumatic, and it's associated with detrimental development. 80% of the children indeed have emotional problems. Grief and separation issues are major issues for these children. They have to adjust to a new environment all the time, and they always feel unsafe and unwanted. Thank you for allowing me to inform you on the foster care system. In conclusion, foster care systems have impacted many children's lives negatively. We need to take steps to improve the amount of children entering these foster care homes. Furthermore, how can we improve the lifestyle and educational systems for these foster children?